Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2.
With the Chaos Emerald in the Space Colony Ark. I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was the Chaos Emerald. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. The suspect was seen fleeing the scene, destroying the reserve's guard robots in his path. Stay tuned for more details.
Sounds more like the work of Shadow.
How pathetic. Find them before they escape! Maria!
What?
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do
Maria!
it for me. For all the people on that planet. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet, I promise you revenge!
Well, that's dark. So it seems like Shadow's main mission here is just to cause panic and pandemonium because of a very special person in his life named Maria. Maria here, we don't know what exactly happened, but we're going to have to assume with the raid on Space Colony Ark, she got caught in the crossfire and died. So now he wants revenge on the human race for this whole action. It's a very dark thing when you think about it, and now we have context to why Shadow is doing all this. We didn't really have this in the hero's perspective, so it's good to see perspective in general of Shadow's backstory here. But if we played Hero Story, which we have in the past, we know how Shadow plays, as he is the Sonic here of the Dark Story. Although, in comparison to Hero Story, Sonic had the most levels. Well, in this one, Shadow has the least amount of levels. He only has a total of 4 stages you play through in this storyline. It's kind of tiny when you think about it, because this is supposed to be one of the big name characters from Sonic Adventure 2. It was their brand new character they made for this storyline, and he doesn't get featured all that much gameplay-wise. He has a couple of bosses, so it's not just levels for him, but in terms of the main levels, it's just 4, which is a little disappointing, if you want to be honest here. I kind of do wish he had more levels, because out of all the different level types in this game, the speed levels are my favorite to play as. And because of stuff like this, they have some of the most exploration that feel really rewarding. Treasure hunting stages are meant to be explored, but in a lot of ways I feel more pressure to explore those ones because I'm very crunched on time for one of really good ranking. But the speed stages, I feel like I can divert and just explore them more without having to worry about a big penalty on time, because you have a lot of time to get through these stages to still get a pretty good time bonus. You don't need to be speedrunning every single speed stage to get the A rank. But speaking of, there's a lot of cool little things you can do here in this level that can boost up your score. Enemy chains are a good thing to do, but there are certain areas you can grind that give you more score. Same for just flipping around on the signposts. If you just jump around on the posts themselves, that can also give you a score bonus, which is a nice little addition as well. So there's a couple different things you can do. Fun fact about this stage is that Radical Highway was brought back in Sonic Generations on the 3DS. This was featured in that game for the Dreamcast era of games, and this represents Sonic Adventure 2 on the 3DS. Sonic Adventure 2 for the consoles was City Escape. So we have a hero side story and a dark side story stage for representing the entirety of this game in Sonic Generations, which I find to be a pretty interesting note.
What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos Control!
Wow, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed, he must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
I'm the Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell!
Gah! Shadow, what is he?
This is Rouge. I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now. I hate to say it. I guess I'm going to have to find that key first.
So it looks like Rouge is now trying to break into Eggman's base. But in order to do this, we need to get keys. And unfortunately for us, we got a bit of a problem here, as Omochao is telling us. We got this beetle going around that can easily attack us when it sees us. So we need to go into the shadows and get out of this thing's vision. But we already got ourselves our first key, which is pretty lucky, which is right in front of where we spawned. But that's not what we're really going after now. Instead, we're going after our first power here as Rouge, the pink nails. This is going to allow us to dig into the walls and the ground. So now we have our digging functionality as Rouge. Very similar power compared to what Knuckles gets in his story. So now we can go ahead and dig around, which is very important to get at this point, because we could have keys spawning inside of the ground or on the walls, so we would need this power to dig it out. And now we're getting told this one's like in the center or something, so now we gotta look around and see where exactly a center point could be on our radar, because that could kind of be anywhere here. This is kind of a little more of a linear area compared to when Knuckles was going through Eggman's base trying to get keys. I find this one to be a little more linear compared to Knuckles' version of the same kind of area. That's because more things are closed off here for Rouge. It's still a very open-ended set of rooms, so it can still be very easy to get lost here. And that's kind of my biggest problem with this level in general for both characters, not just for Rouge. But we're getting a blimp here on our radar, and I'm not exactly sure where it is, because it was red for a second, but I didn't see the exclamation mark above Rouge's head to say, hey, here it is, try digging here or something. And I don't see the key anywhere out in the open, so I'm thinking it's probably in the ground somewhere, maybe in the walls. It's got to be around this little corridor here. Is it up this wall? Man, this is a tricky key. Where the heck is it? This has been the longest I've gone seeing something blinking red, but not actually finding the key. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Center of the face. Right inside of Eggman's face there. That's funny. We kind of walked right on top of that before, and the exclamation mark didn't appear in my head, so that was something that definitely eluded us for much longer than I would like to admit. But now it's time for the last one here. So let's go ahead and run around a bit, make sure we can find this at a decent time so we get that good time bonus here. And now our radar's starting to blink, so gotta go ahead and climb around these walls. I believe that hint we got means it's inside of a wall, so we gotta dig somewhere here. So from the looks of things, I was correct. Dig right in front of this little flame, and there you go. That's another key down, so now we are good. Hopefully we still have more than enough time here for a time bonus to get the A, and would you look at that? That was more than enough for an A rank.
Like me? It's a space transporter. The destination has been set to Ark? Wasn't that space colony shut down over 50 years ago? What's he doing up there anyway? Doesn't matter. It's my mission to find out what he's up to.
So this is the space colony Ark. I have to locate the central control room that Shadow mentioned before he left.
So, looks like Eggman just teleported to the moon according to the last cutscene with Rouge. Interesting technology, now he just has a teleportation machine. That's cool. But now it's time for us to go through the Lost Colony here at Eggman. So now we're making our way through the Ark while it's still kind of all powered down. It's very dark in this level, and in fact, if we were playing the Dreamcast version, this level would be even more dark. They didn't really have any good lighting system in this level for the Dreamcast version, and it's a very, very dark level compared to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the version that we're playing here in this playthrough. Although there are ways with mods on PC to restore the original Dreamcast lighting, which will definitely darken this level down a lot, but I feel the increased brightness here with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle makes a lot of these stages easier to play, especially this one. I kind of prefer having it a little bit brighter in this stage so I can see things coming up better, because sometimes the draw distance isn't the greatest in this game, so seeing things ahead of time thanks to things being lit well is kind of an advantage I like to take. But now we got ourselves the jet engine here, so this is our hover ability with Eggman. So, just like with Tails, you go ahead, press the A button, press again midair, and then you can go ahead and do a little bit of a hover. So this will allow us to cross large gaps here. And that's perfect, because now for the remainder of the stage, we're going to have a lot of large gaps we need to use this new hover ability with. I'm going to go ahead and lock onto as many beetles here as I can to get a bigger score bonus. I could have waited, tried to get the other two beetles that were near the checkpoint, but sometimes it's best off just releasing your shot when you can instead of trying to get a higher score bonus. Because sometimes if you try to go for a higher score bonus for one of the mech characters, you may have more of a risk-reward situation hit you where you can either get hit and lose all your points, or the laser timer will just run out by the time you can get to a target. And that was a stinking sniper shot. Come on, I couldn't even see the robot. He was off screen. That's so unfair, man. That section I never like going through here in Lost Colony because it's so easy to get blindsided by one of like 5 different robots flying around. It's just not easy to just get through the section without taking damage. It's good that the mech characters have a health bar system instead of just needing rings to survive at all times, but it still sucks to get hit and lose a combo, especially if you're trying to get a high score. It really stings to have a high combo ready to go, and then you lose it all because you get shot in the middle of the combo. You don't want to take damage while shooting things. It just ruins your whole day. But now this section here, we have to just kind of wait around because it's a glorified auto-scroller, really. You gotta use this elevator to get to the very top of the room. And there's nothing you can do besides just shoot things here as Eggman, so we're just gonna spin around here with his lasers, try to lock onto as many things as possible. But let's not wait too long because we don't want our laser to run out. Also, hi Big, how are you doing? You look a little uncomfortable over there in the side of the wall. Don't even know how he gets around here. He just appears everywhere. Go ahead and open up this door. Gotta destroy the dynamite on it for it to unlock. Kind of a weird system, but hey, it works. I just got a little too close to that robot. That kind of sucks on my end. Gonna go ahead, hit this missile, which can actually destroy these metal crates through the door. Don't know how that works, but it works out for us. And we're pretty much at the end here, because we can hear the goal ring through the last door. Gonna go ahead, jump through this, and that is that. This is more than enough of a score here for us to go ahead and get the A rank, so I'm very confident we got an A. Wow, we barely got that. Okay, maybe I wasn't as confident as I thought, but hey, we still got an A rank, and that's all that matters.
I've been waiting for you, Doctor. Now, I will show the glorious achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created. The Ark was the first space colony created by mankind. Not many people know that the Ark contained a top-secret research facility where weapons of mass destruction were being created. This is one of them, a weapon capable of destroying an entire planet, codenamed the Eclipse Cannon.
Destroying an entire planet? Was this my grandfather's legacy?
But it's been deactivated for some time now. To reactivate it, large amounts of energy are necessary.
Oh, so that's why we needed the Chaos Emerald.
Exactly. To reactivate the machine, we need the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once you have that, then you have the ultimate power of destruction to use as you please. And then, the world could be yours.
Sounds like a plan. I like the way you think, Shadow. I will get the Chaos Emeralds, use the machine to dominate the world and build a
Do
legacy
you really
of my
think it
own.
will be that easy? I've got a great idea. How about making a deal?
Deal?
When you grab that huge emerald, you said something about a reaction. A reaction that it may have with the Master Emerald. Now, if you could just let me borrow that radar, I may be able to help you. What do you think?
If I do, what's in it for me?
I have an idea where the other Chaos Emeralds may be. They may not look like it, but do you know that I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all kinds of jewels?
Very well.
Okay then, it's a deal. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Rouge the Bat, but you can call me Rouge.
Well, now our whole plot here has been unfolded. Now we know Eggman's mission here in the Dark Story. We need to collect the 7 Chaos Emeralds in order to use the Eclipse Cannon. But before we can do that, there's some preparation needing to be done. And we'll start that preparation in the next episode. Next time on Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2, we'll continue on here in the Dark Story and start collecting some Chaos Emeralds. I'll see you guys next time.